You guys ever trolled men on dating apps before?
Yes.
Yourself?
Yes.
No.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Yes, people, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another public interview. I hope you enjoyed the first one. Today we are in Galway, located in the west coast of Ireland. So the topic of today's video, we're going to be asking the lovely ladies of Galway why they use dating apps. Do they use it to find attention from men, or are they actually using it to find a boyfriend? We're going to find out. If you like the video and you like this kind of entertainment, please do us a favor and consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Let's go. So today I'm here with
Christine.
Amy,
Nate,
Sister Blake, Sister Foy,
Hannah, Aoife,
Kaylin.
Bailey. Alex.
You've used dating apps in the past, haven't you?
I did, yes.
Okay.
And well, okay.
But what was the reason you were using them? Were you using them to actually find somebody, or maybe troll men?
I guess I was trying to find someone, and I guess I did, because that's where I met my husband, like 8 years ago. So it was successful.
Oh, fair enough. So what app was that?
Tinder.
Oh, okay. So would you encourage men to actually use them, or do you think dating apps aren't what they used to be?
I don't know what it is right now. Like, I know it's changed, but certainly I would recommend, because, like, you know, it is like people do find their soulmates sometimes not, you know, like it's not for everyone, but of course, like, you have to take the risk, you know,
Yeah.
if you really want to find someone.
So let me just ask final question, like, would you like encourage men to meet women online or in person?
Both. Try both. If you really want to find someone, you know, there's no problem going on dating apps as well as finding someone in person. You know, there's no perfect time. There's no like perfect place. So I guess you'll know when you find someone. You know when you know. Yeah.
Okay, there you have it. So you use dating apps, right?
yeah, well, I used to.
Okay, fair enough. You got a boyfriend, right?
Yeah. I have a boyfriend now.
All right. So what dating app do you used to use?
So I used to use Tinder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So be honest with me. Do most women use dating apps to actually find a boyfriend, or to like troll men and get attention?
I think probably a lot of people just use stuff like Tinder to like get the validation, you know, to like feel good about themselves.
Well, I couldn't agree more, because a lot of men have been complaining that dating apps are just kind of useless in the West, because most women just use it to like maybe get some validation, and maybe when the guy asks her out on a date, they just ghost him. What do you think about that?
I think it's a bit of both. Like, for some people they will go on the dates, but like for other people, like that definitely happens. Like, they'll just ghost them. It is definitely for like the validation. Not for everyone though.
Yeah, of course.
Like, but for some people, yeah.
Okay, so would you encourage men to actually use dating apps, or go in person to find their potential partner?
I think definitely in person.
Okay.
Like, I think, to be honest, I think dating apps are a bit toxic. So I think the best way to meet someone is like naturally, for sure. But saying that, like, a lot of people have met on dating apps,
Yeah.
but I think it'd be better to just meet in person.
I couldn't agree more. Okay, so this is my question to you. Have you ever trolled any man on Tinder?
Trolled?
Yeah.
No.
Nah. I don't believe it.
No, I haven't.
Okay. So every man you've been when you've been on dating apps, so every single man you went on a date with him, or what?
No, I guess like I've talked to them a little bit, and if I don't get good vibes from the conversation, then I won't go on a date.
Stop the cap.
Like, yeah, it's hard though, because like you can't really get a vibe off someone from just texting.
Yeah, of course, because when it's more natural when it's in person.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure, yeah.
All right. So there you have it. The question for today is dating apps. Like, do you think most women use dating apps to find boyfriends, or they just use it to like get validation?
I think some people have found a lot of success. I have friends that have married people based off of dating apps, but some of them, like for me personally, when I've used it, it's more just kind of like a game. I don't know. So depends on the person.
So it's the latter, right? So what I was talking about, you don't use it to get like to actually get a relationship. It's just for the latter.
Depends on the person, I would say. Some people who are a little bit more desperate use it more for a relationship, but
Is that the same thing with you?
Yeah, I'd say I have to agree. It depends on the person, what they're looking for, really.
Fair enough. So in today's dating market, would you encourage people to actually use dating apps, like men specifically?
I think why not? I mean, there's nothing really bad that can come from it as long as you're like safe and smart. I think there's nothing bad that can from trying. So
Yeah, it could be a good way to meet new people. Wouldn't have met otherwise.
Because a lot of men have been complaining that they can never get anything. Like it's only like the really handsome guys that can actually get something from there. So would you agree on that?
I would think so, yeah.
I agree.
So would you encourage men to actually use dating apps? Which one would you prefer they do? Dating apps or going to the street and actually meeting people in public?
I mean, I think I would prefer meeting in public, but I don't think dating apps are bad.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. I think meeting people in person in public is better, but dating apps aren't terrible.
Well, there you have it. Dating apps before, right?
Yes, I have.
So, in your experience, do you think a lot of women or any of your friends, do you think they use dating apps for to find a boyfriend or just to use it for attention or validation from men?
I don't think it's really women using dating apps for validation, but more so it's like men viewing it as that, in my opinion. I'd say a lot of them are looking for relationships. Some of my friends use it to find other friends, and some just to like have someone new to talk to and you vibe, that kind of thing.
When you say your friends use it, like, do you mean your female friends use it to find male friends?
Yes, and the men as well, actually, but probably the women a little more than the men. But I have more.
Yeah, obviously, but most men are looking to find maybe a hookup or like a relationship. That's the case with most men. But you said some women use it to find friends, right?
Well, yes, I mean, even personally, a lot of the people I talk to, I was like, oh, well, I wouldn't look for a relationship with you, but I'm happy to be friends, you know?
But the reality is most men don't want to be your friend. Like, they want to at least have something more than just being friends.
I guess so. I'm not sure. I'm not a man, but...
Okay, so in today's dating market, would you encourage them to actually use dating apps or to meet their maybe significant other in person?
It really depends on who you are. I think it's definitely worth trying. If it doesn't work for you, then no worries. I think it's very easy in today's world to find people to meet as well. So, you know, there's a lot of events even here in Galway City. So I guess it just depends on yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is, like, have you ever used a dating app to troll men, like use it for validation and anything like that?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. I think she sounds pretty convincing, so I'm going to believe her.
Oh, thank you.
You guys have used dating apps before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think women use dating apps to actually get boyfriends, or they actually use it to just get attention? What do you think?
Both. Yeah, I think both.
Okay. What do you think the percentage is?
Probably like 60 for maybe getting a boyfriend and 40% for attention. I'd say the opposite.
I'm gonna have to agree with her because statistics show that most women don't find most men attractive on dating apps. They actually go for the top guys, like the ones who are really, really handsome, like the Chads and Tyrones. So what do you think your advice would be for the men? Like, should they use dating apps or should they go in person to actually find a potential partner?
In person. Definitely in person.
Okay, yeah, because it's more organic, right? Okay, so my question to you is, have you ever trolled a man on a dating app before?
Yes.
I said, have you ever trolled a man? Like, maybe gave him the belief that you actually liked him, but ultimately you just used him for his time.
Yes.
All right, so the question is, you guys have used dating apps in the past, right?
Yes.
All right. So, in your experience, do you think dating apps, most women use it to actually find a boyfriend, or to use it for, like, attention or like validation?
Probably to find a boyfriend.
You think so?
I'd say so.
I mean,
I'm gonna go with both.
I'd say both, yeah.
My roommate found her boyfriend there, but sometimes it's, you need something in the now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, yeah.
Okay, so like what percentage of women do you think are actually using it to find a boyfriend, and what percentage do you think are actually using it for like getting attention?
I'd say like 60-40.
60-40.
Yeah.
I go 50-50.
Yeah, I'd say 50-50.
All depends on where you're from, I guess, right? Like,
Well, statistics says otherwise, man. A lot of women don't actually use it to find boyfriends. They use it to like just troll men, like me. Maybe make it to make themselves feel better. I mean, that's what statistics say. So what's
statistics.
I mean, statistics don't lie.
Yeah, well, it all depends on who you're interviewing, right? They obviously didn't ask us.
So what would your advice be? Should men actually find women on dating apps or should they go in person?
I guess it depends on the person. Like,
I would much rather meet somebody organically in person, like 100%. But I mean, sometimes
It's easier said than done.
yeah,
So sometimes you got to do it.
yeah. Checkers can't be boozers.
Okay, so this is my final question. Have you guys ever trolled men on dating apps before?
yes.
Yourself?
Yes.
No.
Stop the cap.
You've never used them. You've never like fooled any man on any dating app before, have you?
I don't think so, no.
So what you're trying to say is like every man you've matched on any dating app, you've been on a date with them.
Well, not every match, but, you know.
That means you've trolled them then.
No, it doesn't. No. If I say, hey, let's meet up, I'm gonna do it.
You think so?
I do.
She knows, so she's.
I'm a
pretty firm with her
truthful
word.
fucking lady.
Well, there you have it then. What do you guys think? Are they saying the truth or do you think they're capping? Okay, there you have it. There you have it, guys. Those are the opinions of the lovely ladies of Galway. How do you guys find it?
It was great. Funny to watch. You should subscribe. Yay!
I mean, Dave said it, so please, guys, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Peace, and we're out.